guest's unprecedented success over the past 17 seasons in the NBA proves what I've always said, and that is college is for suckers. He is a 5-time NBA champion and 15-time All-Star. He is willing his team into the playoffs, whether they like it or not. From your Los Angeles Lakers, please welcome Kobe Bryant.
Looking good, man. Looking good.
Yeah, you're really, wow. What is that, cheetah? Man, those are ridiculous. How are you?
Yeah, I'm good, man. I'm good.
Everything all right? I heard your daughter's here with you tonight.
Yeah, she's, I take her to work with me every now and then.
You do? How old is she?
6.
6 years old? Oh, that's cute. Yeah, that's
competitive
nice.
Little sucker, too.
Is she really?
Yeah, I don't know
wonder where she
it
gets
from.
that from. Yeah. In what ways is she competitive as a 6-year-old?
Well, she just wants to compete in everything. Like, we can't compete on who finishes breakfast first. You can't, who falls asleep first. We have no idea of tracking who won that. You know what I mean? But she has a competitive gene. Her sister does, too.
Maybe you should have an official in your house at all times to blow whistles.
Well, Vanessa and I have to wind up officiating everything, and that's just becomes...
That's a no-win situation.
Becomes a mess.
Yeah.
Becomes a mess. So.
Well, it's good for you to be on the other end of that every once in a while.
Right.
You had some game last night. I mean, that was unbelievable. These games are so important now. But you guys are, you're down. You hold the Hornets. You outscored them 20-0, I think, to close out the game.
Man, it was about time we started playing some kind of defense that night.
Has this been?
It was tough.
Has this been the hardest season for you so far?
Physically, yeah, it's been pretty taxing physically for me. I mean,
only physically.
Physically, because 17 years in, and playing all these minutes and stuff, it takes a lot. I have to do a lot to make sure my body's recovered and ready to play the next game.
Right. And as far as, this is a team that there were high expectations when you come into the season. You guys miraculously signed Steve Nash and Dwight Howard. All of a sudden, you're, I think, just behind Miami as far as the favorites to win the NBA title. And then things get off to a terrible start. But I have a theory about this, and that is you've intentionally done this so that you can come from behind, squeak into the playoffs, and complete the greatest NBA run in the history of basketball. Yes?
Yes.
I knew it.
Yes. It's Los Angeles. What's a Laker team in LA without drama, right?
Yeah. Some serious drama this year, though,
Just a little bit.
Do you feel like your teammates are playing as hard as you would like them to?
I do. It's the start of the year was tough though because you got so many different pieces coming in, and we obviously had a coaching change, and we had to adjust to the system, and we had all these injuries, so it was a lot of moving pieces. But right now, I feel like we're in a good place.
You're a game and a half out of the playoffs. You've guaranteed that the team will make the playoffs. What do the other guys say when you go and guarantee that the team's going to make it?
Well, if anybody in that locker room would have said, "Well, I don't know if we're going to make it,"
you would have swallowed them whole.
Oh man, I would have called the Buss family and said, "Cut this guy right now. Get him out of here."
So there's not a spirit of openness and communication going on in that locker room.
Well, there is, as long as it's a winning one.
As long as it's the one you want to hear.